You're entitled to benefits. Exactly. Thank you. How many records did I sell? 22 million records.
I don't think you could find a person that hates the music industry more than Brian Harvey on your screen. Selling over 20 million records and now he's on benefits. We're going to get into his story today. We need to talk about it.
30 million records. Who put Walthamstow on the map? Fucking me, yeah? 22 million records. Yeah? What do you mean wasting my time? Who are you fucking talking to? You wouldn't have a job here if it weren't for me. Paying fucking tax on 20 million records. Fuck you!
When seeing him confront the job centre and making TikToks, I had to do my research. And yes, Brian Harvey, the numbers are correct. Lead singer of E17 sold approximately 22 million records. Some suggest 18, but more recent figures suggest now 22 million records sold. So how has he got no money? Let's get into his story.
How much tax have I paid? And how much have you dickhead trolls paid? How much have you paid? Tiger Kitty, thank you, mate. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah? 22 million records. With a smiley face and that. I love it, because it's fact. You mug. You mugs. Fact. You're just jealous, mate, is all it is, you know what I mean?
Brian Harvey, born August 8th, 1974 from Walthamstow in London, rose to fame as E17's front man. The band sold around 18 to 22 million records with hits like Stay Another Day, the 1994 Christmas #1, and 18 top 20 UK singles. During this period, Harvey's net worth was reported to be in the millions, which is way more back then. Fueled by record sales, tours and merchandise, he lived a lavish lifestyle, owning a £400,000 four-bedroom house in Essex, a £100,000 Ferrari, spending ridiculous amount of monies on designer clothes and holiday.
See, the hardest thing for me was leaving the life. I still love the life. And we were treated like movie stars with muscle. We had it all just for the asking. Our wives, mothers, kids, everybody rode along. I had paper bags filled with jewelry stashed in the kitchen. I had a sugar bowl full of Coke next to the bed. Anything I wanted was a phone call away. Free cars, the keys to a dozen hideout flats all over the city.
However, he received no royalties from Stay Another Day, as only songwriter Tony earned those, which he would later criticise. The start of the downfall was actually in 1997. He was sacked from E17. He was dismissed after a radio interview where he appeared to condone ecstasy use, claiming to have taken 12 pills in one night and drove home after safely. The backlash was even criticised by the then Prime Minister John Mayer, leading to 11 radio stations banning the band and Harvey's exit.
I'm going to fall into one here now.
Brian Harvey just went off on one, there's no better way of putting it.
Because I've done pills myself, you know what I mean? I used to do Doves. I've done 12 one night, you know what I mean? Loads of them. I've been off it on them, do you know what I mean? And the thing is with Doves, like, if you bang one, you go out, you have a good night. And that's what people want to do. It didn't cross my mind once about anyone that had died from taking it.
He was saying so many things pro-ecstasy that I thought, I've got to get a bit of balance here. So what does he say against it?
The dangers are, I mean, if you're frightened and you don't know whether to do it, then don't do it. Don't do it to prove a point, you know what I mean? If it brings out the better in someone, and really in the long run, it's a safe pill and ain't doing you no harm, I don't see the problem.
I just kept quiet and let him do the talking and let him talk into the microphone. I didn't need to do anything else.
This was his primary income source at the time, and the band's popularity would suffer without it. It was only a year or two later where he rejoined the band, now called E17, but their album only reached the UK top 50 and singles charted poorly. The band's contract was not even renewed with their record label, further reducing Harvey's income. His reliance on royalties and lack of new hits began to strain his finance. 2001, Harvey was actually attacked with a knife outside a Nottingham nightclub, suffering serious head injuries requiring reconstructive surgery, limited his ability to work. His marriage to dancer Natasha, of whom he has a daughter, ended after 2 years. Natasha claimed £97.40 weekly income support, but Harvey later blamed her for his financial trouble, alleging she took him to court, contributing to bankruptcy. Harvey signed with a new record label, releasing singles called Straight Up and Lovin' You, but they failed to replicate his band E17's success, yielding minimal success and revenue. In 2002, he declared bankruptcy, citing legal battles with his ex-wife as a key factor. Bailiffs repossessed his £80,000 Mercedes, and he sold his £400,000 Essex home. He moved in with his grandparents in Walthamstow, marking a low point in his life. Reports indicate he could barely afford mobile phone credit. He got a lifeline in 2004 as he appeared on I Am a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but left after 6 days following a dispute with another contestant.
Listen, don't do that when we're cooking. It's so inappropriate.
Oh, come off it, man.
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm trying to cook dinner.
Janet, man. You outside, man. Stop having a go at me about farting for sake.
I'm trying to cook dinner, Brian. It's
You're
so
cooking dinner. You're over there. I'm over there. Don't keep having a go at me about farting.
Brian,
Say
well, we're
no,
cooking.
no.
One of the most bizarre situations you'll ever hear happened in 2005. On May 31st, 2005, he was critically injured after falling under his own Mercedes, claiming he felt sick from eating too many jacket potatoes and accidentally hit the accelerator. He suffered from a fractured pelvis, broken ribs, a punctured lung, and was in a coma for weeks, requiring 12 hours of surgery. He relied on his girlfriend Emma B for supporting him during his recovery. In 2015, he was on benefits, facing eviction and unable to afford heating or Christmas dinner, despite staying another day playing widely.
Don't you know we've come too far now just to go and try to throw it all away?
He discussed his struggles with depression and considered taking his own life, and highlighted the music industry's lack of support, and didn't have nowhere near his 1990s million.
None of you would have fuck all if it weren't for me singing your shitty fucking songs. And they were shit, yeah, they were fucking shit. I wanted to sing R&B, I didn't want to sing that fucking shit, yeah, sorry, but it was. Fucking Let It Rain. And all your fucking symbolism and your fucking pyramids with your fucking eyes.
He also smashed his E17 platinum disc in a YouTube video, venting his frustration with the industry. And he's done this numerous times. There's another video he films that he says is in his favourite alley. As someone's even walking past, he smashes this plaque to pieces.
I'm back here this morning in my favourite alley with my #1 album plaque, where the area that I live in, it's what we call the album Walthamstow. And yeah, we came straight in at #1. This is what it fucking means. Right?
Nice bit of equipment there.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Remember to be angry and tidy.
A YouTube video then comes out. Harvey claimed he'd been a prisoner in his own home for 5 years, citing his financial and mental health issues. He proposed a GoFundMe to fund a private criminal prosecution against unspecified people, reflecting his desperation.
Right, I'm on benefits, yeah? Employment support allowance and personal independence payment. That's what I get. Along with, like I showed you, PRS, which doesn't even work out to £1,000 a year. Nowhere near it, right? For 30 million records, but I get thousands every year. No, I fucking don't, so stop lying, yeah? Stop lying. I think the other two would probably like to know as well, because how we can all come away without a fucking pot to piss in, but one member is fucking living large, but yet wants to go on a podcast and say, oh, we're getting thousands every year. Oh, yeah, Brian gets all the money from If You Ever. Remember the record with Gabrielle? No, I don't. What are you talking about?
He got arrested the following year, March, for malicious communications after a live stream discussing financial woes. An alleged phone hack. His former girlfriend Danielle Westbrook expressed concern, highlighting his ongoing mental health challenges. She was on the James English podcast, basically talking about him being a prisoner in his own home and talking about him out in the industry. A lot of people that end up with nothing after years of success and have blown it in drugs always turn to some sort of conspiracy of the labels. But to be honest with you, a manager or someone close to them needed to guide them around this time to make the correct decisions too. Otherwise they will get taken advantage of. That's just business.
Oh, it's because he's trying to do the right thing and out these people that have hurt people close to us, myself included. And luckily they never got to Brian. But he did lose his job in E17 because of it.
That's what they do though, discredit you.
Yeah, and they've made Brian a prisoner in his own home, and it's really sad because I know what Brian's doing is the right thing. People can call him crazy and say he's ranting and everything else, but I know what he's doing is the right thing. Mm-hmm. And I have to be careful what I say, because I said to him, listen, Brian, I'll never work again, I have to go to work. But I'm also not a grass, and anyone that knows me knows I'm not a lolly, I'm not.
On the 7th of June 2023, Harvey interrupted a BBC broadcast outside Prince Harry's phone hacking trial, protesting his own phone hacking incident by tabloids. He held an enlarged email from a News of World journalist claiming it proved wrongdoing but gained no financial relief from his activism.
help you. You've got to leave David Sherborne behind. I will help you. You've got to leave David Sherborne behind.
That's when we get to that recent video now that caught my eye. In a TikTok run, Harvey defended claiming benefits, stating, "I'm entitled to benefits. I sold 22 million records." That's not a big up, it's fact. He lashed out at trolls for questioning his financial management and ongoing struggles. Fans suggested he join shows like Celebrity Big Brother for income or make a GoFund. That's the thing, when you become famous at a young age, there needs to be someone around you to say, put your money into this, invest into this. And also, marriage situations can be a massive downfall in anyone's financial situation, but if he made the right investments many years ago, they'll be worth a lot now. He was too busy going out partying. All we needed is a right person around him that could talk some sense into him and put their millions into the right things to set him up for life. It's an unfortunate situation, and a lot of people have been effed by the music industry, but you get what you negotiate.
The band E17 are fully aware of my situation. I'm over here on benefits. I've been on benefits for years. Ain't got a pot to piss in. Didn't even have a kitchen for years. They let, you know what I mean, happy to let mice run around and just leave me in squalor. This is how they get you back. And people can say what they want. Oh, you know, it's you. It ain't me. It's not me. It's them. This is how they do it. And but all I can say is don't ever come and knock on my door. Yeah, and if something does ever happen to me, just know this: don't let E17 do no type of concert in my benefit. Don't ever let them do that. And if they did unalive me, I do not want them at the funeral. Do not want them now. I do not want the old albums coming out again. Yeah, because they all turned their back while I was still here.
Some of these other band members are not in the best financial situations themselves, whereas others like Tony, he's criticised before for buying a massive house and him living the high life. 24th of December 2024, it come out E17 star Tony reveals how much his Christmas hit Stay Another Day rakes in every year. And apparently this number that Brian Harvey's obviously featured in, £97,000 annually. It hasn't got to do any extra work like the Mariah Carey song just because it's a Christmas hit. The song brings in every year. And Brian, obviously, who is struggling, is not happy about it.
You right, Tony, are you? With your millions? You all good? Money you earned off me singing your shit songs? You all good, are you? Good. That's good. It's good you're doing well.
The main thing is when you're young as well, you think the hits are going to come forever. You may not get another one like their Christmas hit, but in that moment you think that you're untouchable and you got some sort of musical gift to keep them coming, and E17 at the end of the day didn't. Obviously there was things that happened in the group to cause a divide, and many of their later tracks flopped in comparison.